As the weekend comes near, we prepare for the quest. Players on their table put the skills to the test. Exploring the mazes, the dungeons ahead. The monster we met will soon be dead. Oh, this will be another great night. Oh, I can't wait to continue the fight. Cause we got the power to fight through the pain, rescue the friends. No one can stop the party. No one can keep us from exploring the land as we roll the dice. We make our own choices. We take hold of our fate. No one can stop the party. No one can stop the story we create on a Saturday night.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, y'all. Everyone's here, with the exception of, once again, Shiro Len.
I suppose this calls for your
Well,
decision.
yeah, he can join anytime. He's not, you know, uh, he hasn't appeared yet, so.
In before Sheridan is playing the BBEG.
Hmm?
Maybe Shiro is the BBEG? Is that what he said?
Yes, I believe that. No, no, he's not. He's not.
You say that,
Don't
but
worry. No, it's just that uh I just don't think he has either the time or the investment on this playing. But yeah, roll call. JD, can you talk much now?
I think
All right, good, good. Keith,
My axe.
Sophia,
Hello.
Thatane.
hi.
All right, okay. We will start in three. Yeah, just as a formal thing and to get everyone, you know, up to speed. Counting down, starting 3, 2, 1. Hello, guys. Welcome back. I hope you have had wonderful weeks. I'm sure that you've talked about it now. Last we left off, uh, you guys are in a carriage on the way to Kymal. Along the way, you encounter an ogre. Yes, an ogre with this who has misplaced some trees in front on the road, and you almost conflict with this ogre, but with great great rolling, you have succeeded in scaring it off, and went on your way to Kymal, which you guys have what do you call it? Have paid your way to stay in the what inn? Yes, in what establishment? The Maiden's Wish. Yes. In there you found like a casino with lots of quote unquote games that you could try your luck in, as well as some accommodations for the day and food too. And you have bought a room, a large room for the four of you, and have now gone down uh, to the ground floor, and that is where we left off.
Hey,
What are your respective missions for the day as of right now?
I think
well,
I think we were all headed for the pub, like to gather information, perform, and get some food.
Yes, and I'd probably be, or at least Eleanor's mind is focused on finding associates within the vicinity.
Which pub?
we were never. Uh, what pubs are there? We should go look around.
All
Yes,
right.
I agree.
Yes. And JD, sorry, Eligor, I believe that you were planning to game.
Yes.
Yes. So, who is what about Flint?
I want to drink.
A drink. Well, the current establishment that you are currently in, the four of you, the Maiden's Wish, also have drinks there, as well as some catering.
Um, I don't think. Um. Uh. I turn to the party and say, "This place has alcohol, but probably not what we not not probably does not hold what we need. People here drinking, the tourists, yeah? Probably best if we go drink somewhere local. Get actual information about the town. Maybe find missions, something like that. What do you say?"
I'm more interested in security, but yes, I'll go with you.
Well, it's better to be together, I guess. It's dangerous that way.
Eleanor, are you? Sorry, Eligor, are you coming?
I'll be gambling downstairs.
Um, okay. Uh, Eligor, do you have any uh games that you would like to play specifically?
Anything with dice. Because I have proficiency in dice set.
Okay. Uh, sure. We'll do that later. As for now, 13. Sorry. Johnny, Eleanor, and Flint would be looking for a pub.
Yeah. Probably before leaving, I could ask. I'll ask a male attendant who's working in the Maiden's Wish if they could if there's I ask them if they know a more local pub, like where do you drink?
Uh,
Yeah,
Uh,
I
out
noticed
of
that this is a bit not my style.
uh, he was going to recommend you the Maiden's Wishes drinks. However, since you did say that, um, there is a uh, pub with for the rougher tongue, basically, which is another uh, casino, which is the Wishing Well, as well as the Dragon's Hoard. The Wishing Well owned by the Clasp, and the Dragon's Hoard owned by the Myriad.
I ask, is there not a place that's just a tavern and not a casino?
Oh, unfortunately, so there is to keep the businesses afloat. The restrictions of being a purely uh, you know food and drink, as well as accommodations, is strictly with included with some form of gaming entertainment.
Oh, by the way, me and my friends we're kind of tired right now, but we plan to like spend a fortune. We were just wondering if the town has a local um adventurers guild where we can find jobs and probably get more money to play here.
Um, and certainly, I believe that you can find uh some work when you go to the Margrave's mansion. It's a couple blocks away from here. She can uh she might have something for you, the Margrave. I mean, however, uh, it meeting her does require some fame. Are you a part of a group?
Eleanor looks a bit confused, staring back at Joni and Flint.
Part of what?
A group. Sorry. Are you a part? Are the three of you a part of a famous group uh, with some gravitas to your name, like our you know like Tal'Dorei's uh, Vox Machina, or the Wild Mount's Mighty Nine, or um, something like that.
How would that affect anything? We're just trying to get jobs here. Yeah.
Well,
With the
to get
margin.
a high-paying job, you would definitely need some form of credibility to your name, which is needed for some trust in clients. And in which case, the Margrave would definitely need some form of uh, assurance that giving you the mission, she would not regret giving you the mission.
Maybe we look for easier. Maybe we not. Maybe we not go ahead and find uh, insurmountable tasks. Yeah, we find good, fair introductory missions. and gain trust slowly.
Eleanor whispers, "What do you think we should call ourselves?"
Well, I'm not rushing to find a name for ourselves. Perhaps when we do make a name for ourselves, that's when we'll have, a group name.
Yes, I believe in what they call this organic unity. It will come when it comes. Yeah?
I suppose so, you're correct.
Oh,
Then,
I
yeah.
can uh still recommend like a place where you people can uh gather food and drinks with the lowest amount of gambling if you're interested.
Mm,
I'm thinking go to the wishing well. How about you?
yeah. Let's look at what they say is grass greener on other side. But if it's shit, we go back here. Yeah.
But
Then it's settled.
everything's gonna be shit compared to the Maiden's Wish.
Unless they say there are different types of shit. Some good for throwing, some not good at all.
So what do you guys do?
I say we head out.
Yeah. Maiden's wish. I mean, what's the other one?
Wishing well.
Wishing well.
Yes, the wishing well and the dragon's horde. You go to the wishing well.
Uh, I'd vote for wishing well if that's okay.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Okay, so the attendant uh gives you directions to the wishing well, uh and you exit the maiden's wish. A little bit more familiar with the uh with the small city. You come across what seems to be a market just uh near the casino, uh with huge like with large pillars with drapes or cloth on top of them, and under those cloths are what seems to be stalls of many with many vendors selling many different things like textiles, uh, some pottery, some uh, rugs and tapestry, whatnot. Some even sell food and uh, like street food, as well as uh, some exotic creatures, small creatures, pets, and you walk past that and head off to the smaller uh, smaller establishment compared to the Maiden's Wish, but it still looks like somewhat luxurious, though not in the level of your previous of the previous building. Inside are many people with masks. You can see that the line has some people with a bouncer in front of them. They're not wearing any masks, but they are trying to get in. However, the rest of the people who are wearing masks just come and go as they wish. Although there is some uh, security there who does pat down those entering and as well as those exiting the establishment.
Uh,
What do you do?
what kind of masks are they? Very intricate, ornate, or just like
Uh,
that?
it depends on what they're actually wearing. Some are of the common folk with some wooden masks and the like, and some of the richer patrons wear porcelain masks under like uh, um, yes, they're wearing porcelain masks as well as some silk robes or suits.
Those masks are wonderful. I wonder when we can get one.
Are you saying that aloud
Yes, I'm saying that aloud.
for other people to hear?
At least for the group to hear.
Okay.
I mean, we could probably spend some time making some, perhaps. Uh, I bet that the people inside are really conscious about their privacy and the way they spend the night.
Something feels weird here. Not sure if we can trust place with where everyone wear mask. But if you want entry here, then I can join you. Like come up and create masks.
Alright. I don't know. I'd like to ask people from the market if that's alright.
What time is it
Sorry.
at the moment?
It's about sundown.
Sundown. Okay.
Yeah, we don't have Mr. Keen Mind with us.
I'm gonna head over to the marketplace
Mhm.
and I'm gonna approach one of the vendors.
What are they selling? What are you looking for exactly?
Gossipers, perhaps?
What?
Gossipers. Vendors who likes to gossip?
Oh,
Yes?
gossipers. Uh, yeah. What? Uh, you approach one, and they look at you, expecting um you to eye their product. Welcome. Would you like some well-made pots? We have porcelain, we have ceramic, we have clay. Is there anything that you would like?
Well, there is. Terribly sorry, but I'd like to ask, how do you manage to get one of those masks?
Mask? What whatever do you mean, miss?
There was this, I not really call it a, but there was this place, it's called Wishing Well. And they were wearing some sort of, I'd say, extravagant looking mask made of porcelain.
He looks to the side and leans against the leans over the desk closer to you, and he whispers, "You can find that from anywhere here, or you can make it yourself. I'm actually selling some on the down low, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. Would you like some?"
And you can see her smirk. You can see her smirk, and she. Yeah, I understand what you meant. Sure, that's very clever. How much would it cost us?
Well, selling masks are not particularly prohibited, but certainly looked down upon in here. However, I am willing to give you. How many are you?
Make it 4.
Four. I'm willing to give you 4 masks, and those 4 masks are going to be made of ceramic. Porcelain's too costly for someone like you, and I'm going to sell those 4 masks for you for a gold piece. How about that?
We get it for half.
For half, make a persuasion check.
I see.
Are you sure you're not playing Vex?
I sure do hope not.
So,
I got
uh,
it. I
Ooh,
got a 23.
oh shit,
It's a
a
natural.
natural 20. Okay, fine, fine. 5 silver pieces. Here you go.
And yes, I 5 silver pieces. Wow. All right. I handed about 20 silver pieces.
You hand him 20 silver pieces?
Yeah, it's 5 per mask. Yes.
I think
No,
5 silver.
Oh.
5 silver pieces for all of the masks.
Oh wow. That's okay. Sure. I hand him pieces.
Begrudgingly, he takes the 5 silver pieces from you and puts it in his coin pouch. He says, "Pleasure doing business with you."
It's my pleasure as well. I look forward to seeing you next time.
Please don't.
Um, are there any like dwarves selling anything in the market?
Yes, there are some dwarves selling some farming tools, as well as some tools for specialized items.
Okay, I approach this stall selling farming tools.
Okay, you approach him and he sees you, uh, and he puts his arms open wide and says, "Hey, fellow dwarf, welcome, welcome.
Mm,
Anything I can help you with?"
Maybe, maybe baka bless you, brother. I look at my the I look at the hose. Hmm. Fire Forge. Good quality. Brother, yeah, you could say I'm new to this town. Uh, would you share good information with fellow dwarf?
Of course, of course. What about?
Yeah, we're talking while I'm like sifting through some of his things. Is there a place where is there a place where we can find like local jobs? Not like kill dragon or like something like that. No, something much easier. People I'm with not as strong.
Um, Probably if you look somewhere here, you'll find some jobs. I believe that there are some jobs I've heard. Yeah, about some missing kitten, something in the sewers, stuff like that. But some of those are just rumors. I don't believe that stuff. They're true.
What can you say to me about this town? Seems like rich people running place. Everyone else are they good or are the people here being oppressed or something?
People are just trying to get by. No one messes with the casinos here. However, they don't mess with, well, the people here unless they have business with you. And some of the people here have huge, huge debts, you know.
What happened to people with huge debts? Funny ask.
Well, I don't know much, but I've I have seen some being taken to their establishment, and some of their possessions were taken as collateral. Some are just, beaten half dead.
Um, I'm looking at this very sharp farming tool, and I tell him, um, my enclave was destroyed quite recently. Temple of Bahamut desecrated, destroyed.
My
Would you
condolences.
would you know of any news about such destruction, similar destruction in these parts?
Not really. No, we're not the people here aren't the religious type. So I don't. If your temple was gotten, well, that must be for some anti Bahamut thing, which you won't find any in here.
Probably not. It's just that for something to destroy temple with all the clerics protecting it, something could take out down really easy. And that is something I need to avoid to prevent, yeah?
Oh, definitely, definitely. But I assure you, there is no reason why a dragon with with beef with the god dragon would be here.
I certainly hope so. How much for this I'm looking at a very sharp farming tool that I can probably use as a javelin.
Oh,
We can use this as javelin. Yes. Just cover this handle portion with wood, then just throw it at enemies. Yeah,
well, over the counter I sell farming tools, but if you want something with a little more,
with a little more fight to it.
yeah, I've got something here. You want a throwing spear?
That would be amazing, brother.
How, how many?
Mm, An even three would be nice.
Even three. All right. A javelin costs 5 silver apiece. But for you, kinsman, I'm willing to sell those for 3. So 3 for 3 each.
Okay. So I currently have 10 gold. That would bring me down to 9 gold and how many silver?
1 silver.
1 silver. Okay. Mm,
You hand him the 9 silver pieces, and he takes it from behind his stall. He takes out three um 3 javelins with the tip uh seems to be single edged with barbs on it. It's more like a harpoon than a javelin.
yep. Thank you kindly, brother.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, and I go back to my group.
What about Johnny?
So everyone's in the marketplace then?
Yes,
Okay.
but you have the option to wait for them or go into the market yourself.
Well, I might as well venture into the market myself then. And I'm looking for something that I could use to augment my hmm, appearance. Uh, Mechanically, I'm looking for a disguise kit, just to make it simpler. But I'm looking for something that will help me get through a crowd quicker without being recognized.
You look around and you can see uh, a, a, a distant theater, a little further away from the market, but you could see like an empty stage there, an empty open stage. And in one of the stalls nearer to you is what seems to be an old man in gray robes, gray pointy hat, big staff, selling what seems to be scrolls.
Scrolls, huh? Hmm. I approach this person.
You approach this person and he sees you. He gives you a big warm smile. Says, "Welcome, welcome, little young lady. Are you in need of scrolls?"
I might be. May I ask what kind of scrolls these are?
Well, throughout my lifetime, I have traveled all throughout Alexandria, through the deserts of Marquette, the wilds of Wild Mount, in the cities of Tal'dorei, even Vasselheim I've been to, and in all those years of travel, found many, I found and learned many spells throughout my years, and and my answer for you would depend entirely on what you seek. I have many scrolls, for I have many spells. Is there anything specific?
Well, I'm expecting myself to be in quite a crowd tonight, and I'd like perhaps to not be recognized. Uh, I'm looking for perhaps a way to do that either by non magical or maybe by magical means. It doesn't really matter to me.
Oh, I have here a spell that can disguise your appearance, for one. I also have here a spell that could turn you invisible. I also have here a spell that could more or less clone you.
Hmm.
So,
Is that is that all you have? Well, I could do at least one of those on my own. But hmm,
indeed.
well, I am quite interested in that one that makes you turn invisible. Perhaps I can learn from it in some way.
Oh, yes, yes. He goes down. He goes and uh, crouches and looks into his list of scrolls.
Does it look like they
Yes.
have more scrolls than that?
Hmm.
Does it look like they have more scrolls than what they said they had?
Um. There is a stall, and what he's taking out what seems to be a book, a spell book, but behind him are these uh large stacks of scrolls.
I see, I see. Okay. Please continue.
Oh, here we go. He takes out what seems to be spectacles and puts you know the one without the ear holders, and he crouches down and uh, scrutinizes the spell book that he has there, turning over every page. There you go. Let's see here. Invisibility, invisibility. There you go. Invisibility. I have it over here. He turns around and then uh, reaches for one of the scrolls, takes it, rolls it out, and looks at it. Indeed, this is the scroll that you are looking for. Invisibility.
Before you do anything with it, may I ask how much this would cost me?
It would cost you about 240 gold piece.
Hmm.
Use it now.
Spells,
Yes,
spells, young lady, are very, how do you say it, complicated.
yes, I understand
And
that.
yes, and learning a spell needs some focus, some concentration, some time, and some ingenuity. And this is the best that I can give you, given that I am a wizard who can create these kinds of spells onto a piece of shit paper.
Well,
So, given the service of what I do, what I make, and given that I am willing to sell the things that I have learned, I believe that it is fair to give this a price of 240 gold.
hmm, then maybe someday I'll be able to earn that much. But for now, I'd say you can keep your secrets. Uh, and then he sees my face blur as I change into another young lady. I say, meanwhile, I have mine as well.
Ooh. What spell are you using, or are you using your
Uh,
racial
I'm using
feature?
my racial.
Racial feature. He go. Yes. He takes a better look at you, and let me just uh, roll here. Ooh. As he inspects you a little closer. That is no spell. You you're one of those rare creatures, one of the Fae, a changeling. You are. Huh.
Your eyes are quite clear, it seems. But then again, perhaps that is why you deserve to charge so much for your skills.
Well, not everyone is like you who can change your appearance with so naturally. That's why they need me to study the illusory art, one might say, and be able to do that using magic.
Mm,
So, more or less, you are more lucky than you consider yourself, young lady.
you say you're a wizard. Have you perhaps traveled these lands and earned your money through adventure?
I'm sorry, what was that?
You say you're a wizard. Did you perhaps at some point become part of one of those adventuring parties?
I did have. I did become part of an adventuring party in my younger days. Flashback scene.
Okay, that's good. Um, is
Just kidding. He's just still speaking.
okay.
Um, I was part of an old adventuring party. We
Mm,
call ourselves the n- the Knights of Justice. You know, our leader, a very strict man he is, with oaths and the like. He will never. No matter how much I tried as well with our thief to convince him that uh, alcohol isn't bad for you, but he relented. He never relented, and and every time he sees us drink, he would swat our mugs in front of our out of our hands. That's why had learned to hide our ale in front of him. Those were good times. Now he's dead, killed by a dragon. Only just recently, unfortunately. Never, never really did like the man before, but now I miss him.
Well, such is the life of an adventurer. There's glory, and then there's a sudden end. Sometimes.
Tragedy.
Well,
Yes.
hmm. Perhaps your days as an adventurer have come to an end, but perhaps there's something I can do for you. To
What
some,
is that?
well, that's what I'm gonna ask you. Perhaps there's something, a mission you can send me on to maybe someday get a discount on one of those scrolls.
Hmm. Well, which one would you prefer? A discount or a job?
Oh, I can only choose one. Well, I was hoping to earn a discount with the job.
Uh, how very daring for a young lady such as you. You know what? Fine. I have a lot of scrolls here, and people don't usually buy them. Not even the Margrave. So I'm willing to part with this one invisibility scroll. He hands it over to you. He
Okay.
slides it across the counter at the stall. As for the job, well, I'm going to need you to steal something for me.
Okay. Hmm. How
It's
interesting.
the item. Well, are you interested or not?
Uh, Johnny touches the scroll and says, "Very much so."
Good, good. Not a word of this to anyone, alright? Unless you have other friends that you can entrust this with. Good friends are hard to come by.
I found some companions, but I'm not sure I'd call them friends just yet.
Hmm. Well, time will tell. I didn't like my old companions either, but as we went along our adventure, not at odds with each other, but protecting each other with our lives. But yes, back onto the topic at hand, the job. I would need you to steal an amulet for me, right there in the Maiden's Wish.
The main
Said,
switch. Okay.
yes. For a little context, the amulet there as was an item from a close acquaintance of mine. She was special to me. Yes. She died fighting for her life in an arena. While I was here. Uh, well, throughout the years, it finally came into the possession of the Margrave. Now she's putting it up for auction. And I don't. And seeing that you haggled with me for, you didn't accept to buy my scroll for 240 gold pieces. That doesn't mean that you have that meant that you don't have much in the way of financials. So I'm giving you this job. Steal that amulet for me, and we'll call it even with that scroll of yours.
Hmm. Well, this scroll might even get used in this job. Then we'll see.
It doesn't, well, it doesn't matter how you get it, as long as you do.
Well, for this, and she picks up the scroll. I'd be happy to get my hands dirty for a bit.
What did you say?
For this, I'd be happy to get my hands dirty for a bit.
Very good. Well, if you have any other businesses, I'll let you plan this now.
And you say it's at the Maiden's Wish, right?
The Maiden's Wish amulet. Oh, of course. Uh, it's a locket, actually. It's a locket. To, don't
Hmm.
to know if it's the locket that I wish for you to find. Open it. You will find a handsome man as well as a lovely lady.
Um, I cast minor illusion, and I tried to get him to describe to me the features better, so that I know what the locket looks like.
The locket is made of brass with some embroideries on the edges. Opening it, you will find a picture on the left with a handsome young man with dark hair, grey robe, pointy hat, and with a long graying beard. And that is the only thing that I am comfortable to discuss.
Okay, that's a lot of information already, and I tried to draw it using minor illusion. I tried to I tried to make a small, just a small one, just so people don't see it. Just a small imitation of what it might look like. Does that look similar enough?
He looks at it, puts his spectacle back on, says, "Yes, very similar. Yes, indeed, that does look similar to what I need you to steal.
Okay, then I know what to look for.
Very good. Well, good luck on your heist. Oh, also, you may steal whatever you wish alongside the locket.
Hmm.
I mean, no one would miss those,
Yeah.
except the Margrave.
Well, I don't want to make it easier to notice the missing piece. So perhaps I'll stick to what I'm supposed to steal.
Suit yourself. Well, now, fly, you fool.
And I turn my back to the wizard. And then when I look back at him, is he still there?
Yes, he is still there.
Okay. I I smile at him and I walk away. I'm still looking for some sort of disguise kit that I could possibly use, um, if that's possible.
What was that?
A disguise kit.
Disguise kit.
Would that be
Around?
available? Yeah, is that something I can find in the marketplace?
No. However, you do find some entertainers,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and they're performing.
Or well, I haven't found my companions yet. Perhaps I could watch these entertainers. What are they particularly doing?
Um, these particular entertainers have white face paint, colorful, round clothing. One of them is juggling what seems to be some pins. The other one seems to be balancing himself on top of a wheel. On their heads are some four pointed hat. They're basically jesters.
Um, Unless someone's looking for me, I would like to wait until they finish their performance and approach one of them.
Okay. Uh, you wait for them to finish, and in the meanwhile, sorry, meanwhile, uh,
Nice.
thanks. Elegor,
Yes.
you're
Let's
over
go,
there.
Eligor. Lose your money. No,
Uh,
no, earn
Yes,
no money.
I'm gonna lose my
Yes,
money.
yes, please.
Whatever. Do whatever with your money. Let's go.
one of the games there is Liar's Dice, and the other one is Blackjack. Which one do you prefer playing?
I don't know how to play liar's dice, so I'll just play blackjack.
All right, there are in this version of Blackjack. Um, I need you to roll either a 1d12 or a 1d8.
1d12 or 1d8?
Yes,
10.
10. You can either roll a 1d12 or a 1d8 again.
6.
Add that to your 10. Add every subsequent one. You may roll at this point a 1d4 or a 1d8.
3. So 19 total.
Do you wish to roll
No.
again?
No.
Okay.
I know how blackjack works. No.
All right. So it's the dealer's roll now. The first roll is going to be an 8. The second roll is going to be a 5. So that's 13. The next roll is going to be a 2, so it's a 15. And then the last roll is going to be a 17. How much did you wager for this one?
Um, 15 gold.
Oh wow. you should have you should have bet before the game.
Yeah, I should have.
Okay. Re uh let's flesh that one out.
Okay,
I'm sorry, but you have to bet first. How
15 gold. Yeah, I'm
15?
going all in.
What the fuck? All in. Okay, roll a d12.
11.
11. Uh d12 or d8?
3, so 14.
Another d12 or d8?
14 plus 2, 16.
16. D8 or d4 if you wish.
1. So that's 17.
17. Would you wish to roll another d4 or a d8?
D4.
Go on.
18. Yeah, I'll just stay here.
All right.
You're scaring me, man. You're scaring me.
I am afraid as well.
A dealer's turn. D12. That's an 11. Another D12. That's an 8. So 19.
Fuck.
D4. Oh, sorry about that. so 19, 1, 2, 3. Oh, he rolled again. 22. That's that lucked out on the dealer. You still get to keep your 15. Actually, yeah, you win. You get you get double. You now have 30 gold pieces. However, the maximum bet on this particular table is low stakes. So
Okay.
it's still 15 gold. The maximum's still 15 gold.
Oh, okay. So I can only bet 15. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll just leave. I'm content with 30 gold.
All right, where do you head off now?
I remember them heading off to. I remember them talking about heading off to the wishing well, so I'm going to head there.
All
I
right,
do
you
my
head off
gold.
to the wishing well. Uh yeah, at this point, all of you yes, at this point all of you have seen each other with Eligor being the last one to arrive.
VM, was I able to talk with the jesters?
Oh yeah, right. Sorry about that. Yeah. Um, at this point, the two jesters have finished their performance have already bowed.
I tried to approach them, and I say, wonderful performance. It was nice. It was nice being in the audience for once.
You say that to them,
Yeah, yeah,
huh?
yeah. I say that to them.
Ah, okay. Um, one they look at each other, and one of them uh, uh, proceeds with packing, and the other one do. Why? Thank you. This we do this every night. And who might you be?
Well, just a wandering traveler, part-time performer,
You
just trying to
perform.
get by.
Hmm. Well, as a former trying to get buyer, thank you for the compliment. And he reaches his hand out.
Um, hmm, okay, I wait now. I'm just looking for something. Uh, oh no, this next part scares me a bit. Uh, let's see. Uh, okay, okay. I um I shake his hand, but as I withdraw my hand, there's a gold piece in his hand.
Oh, well, thank you. Is there anything that you would like to know
Well,
as someone who gets by?
first off, just take that as a token of my appreciation for your performance. Um, if I may ask, where do you get your makeup and the things you use to change appearance for your performances?
Yes, we do have those.
Yeah, I would like to ask whether you could point me to where you got those, or perhaps I could buy them off you.
Indeed. You can buy it from us. You can buy it from over there, and he points to the empty theater, uh, further away, but still visible from where you are standing.
Hmm, you know what? Just because I like the performance so much, I'll buy it off you instead.
All right, but just letting you know, this the one that you're buying off of us is second hand. All right.
Yeah, I'll get one of my own sooner or later.
Okay. Um. Sure. For the gold piece, you can have this. And he turns around, looks at his partner, Spencer. The the kid, and quietly, uh, the other jester like ha- takes out the disguise kit, which is which inside he opens just to make sure that you don't feel ripped off or something. Is f- on one There are three panels on it. On the one panel there is uh, a brush as well as a sponge. On the other one is white face paint, and on the much larger panel are some hair nets, a white wig, and some hair clips. Does this suffice?
I'll take it.
Closes the disguise kit and hands it off to you. Pleasure doing business with you. Anything else?
Well, I do hope to see you again someday. I love to watch fellow performers.
Well, we're here every single day on the and uh every afternoon.
Well, perhaps I'll see you then.
We'll see you too.
Okay. And then I head off to meet the others. It's been quite a while since I've left. It's been a while. Yep.
Okay. The four of you once again in the uh where exactly in the front of or near the wishing well. Where exactly?
So I would like to not be immediately at the front yet. I'd like to meet the others a ways off, so that we can get.
Just well, in that case, you all meet up just in the corner of the market.
Okay. Um.
And you can see Eleanor waving, and she carries these masks beside, trying to stealthily carry them. And she says that I've got the mask.
That's wonderful. I was planning on using this, and I bring out the disguise kit to help me with changing my appearance to, or perhaps making a mask of my own. But seems you've taken care of it quite well.
Yes, yes. I do believe that this is some sort of getting to know interaction. Well, so yes, I am sending over the mask. I'm handing them out to everyone.
Okay. And what what do the masks look like?
Um, they look half masks that have that only obscures about the top part of a person's face. They seem to be similar to theater masks or masquerade ball masks, and but without the uh, embellishments that one could see on those masks. They're basically plain looking, undecorated masquerade masks.
Okay. Well then, these are
Similar to the one from Phantom of the Opera or something.
Uh, yes,
or
but
just cover like the top
covering
part of
both
the face.
both eyes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So more like tuxedo mask for from Sailor Moon. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Um. Well, that's an old reference. Uh,
We're
I'm
all old.
I'm old. Uh,
We're old.
anyway, so uh, so how much for these masks?
I'm sorry. No, I like to hand them out.
Okay, I'll take them then.
Yeah, for
I'll take one of them. And
well, where were you exactly earlier?
just finding some things that might help us, or perhaps finding something we could do while we're here.
I see. Oh, and Elico, how was your gambling? Oh, sorry, that wasn't game.
I won.
Oh, really? That's lovely. That's amazing.
Yeah. The drinks are on me for now.
Yay! Wonder. You guys are heading inside, I suppose?
Well, let's see if masks work. Who knows? Maybe they actually have, I don't know, memberships or something. Let's stay positive.
Yes, yes, you're correct.
The trick is to smile and wave. Smile and wave. Be confident as you walk in. If you look like you're lost, then they'll sure you push you away.
I have a Decept no disguise. There we go. Disguise toolkit. I'd like
Huh,
to
I could have just bought it off you instead, huh? And I bring out my second-hand disguise kit and I just shove it in my bag.
Do you need them? She asks.
No, it's just nice to have one of my own. I'll perhaps earn enough to buy myself one of my own someday, like a proper one. But if you do need help with using the disguise kit, I am pretty good at those.
Thank you for the offer. Yeah, she nods and says, if you ever do need a disguise, you can use mine. Alright, are we going in? Yes?
So,
Alright, please lead the way.
I'll
Okay, so who goes in first?
I'll lead the way then.
Uh, all right. And who goes second, third, last?
I'll go last.
I go third.
okay.
So
Okay.
so I'll go second there too.
Okay. So on your lead, Johnny, you the four of you don your masks, and it seems like a perfect, more or less, perfect fit for you guys, and it feels like it's just a garter around tied to the masks, so it fits all of you. Uh, and with Johnny for leading the group, you all line up and uh, bypass the line onto the looser and more open uh, uh, part of the entrance. Um, the Johnny, make a roll a d20 for me.
Okay. Uh, let me let me roll. Roll the flat 10.
All right. So you, uh, before walking past the bouncer, he sees you and looks at you from shoes to head and ignores you for the most part, but stops just behind you. And stops Flint, who's right behind you. Sorry, sir. Yeah, for members only.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why would you stop my companions there?
They're your companions, ma'am.
Oh yes, yes.
More like more like bodyguard.
Bodyguard. Make a Make a persuasion check for me, please, Flint.
Persuasion. Oh, what's
Sure.
that? Okay, okay. Well,
Well, you're being helped by Johnny, so make with advantage.
Thank you.
I was trying to avoid the word bodyguard, really, but yes, they did protect me. I'm so
Uh,
sorry for inconveniencing you.
What's the higher roll?
11.
11. He sighs deeply and says, "Understood, ma'am. We have a full house here, so not be able to accommodate pr- accommodate you with our own security detail. But if you say that they're your bodyguards, then they're your bodyguards.
Yes,
You can go in now, sir."
thank you so much. Everyone, stick to me. I need you here.
And so you head in amongst the many faceless going into the wishing well. And what you see there is mostly darkness in the beginning. And you can see that many people are held up at the front, but not too many that you can't uh, manage your way past through the crowd. It seems that amongst the many gamblers on the floor, there is also uh, a large platform, a stage, if you will, at the other end of the hall. Uh, yeah, the other end of the large room. There are uh, seems to be spotlights staring onto the side, and uh, one of those spotlights moved to the center of the stage, and from behind the curtains, uh, you you see what seems to be a small lute being held through in between the curtains, and you can hear what seems to be a low drum roll as the one from behind the curtains says, "Are you ready, Emma?" And many of the crowd goes wild with cheers. "Are you ready for?" And the curtain opens. The curtain opens, revealing a small gnome with purple, uh, with a purple vest and dashing clothes, uh, with an exposed chest with th-
Oh
uh,
my.
thick chest hair. His hair slicked back, a little wrinkles on his face, pointy eared, a small gnome, Scanlan Shorthalt
Let's go.
is here to wow your mind. And that's where we'll end this session.
The hell?
Hell yeah, let's go.
Let's go. It's Scotland.
Uh,
No.
Let's
The
go.
moment you said it's a gnome, I already guessed it.
Yeah, I was guessing someone else, but then you said purple. I was like, yep, this can only be one person.
Oh boy, prepare to keep
Okay,
your pants on. Oh,
I
off.
implore the DM to perform as Scandal.
Yes. Yes. Oh.
Tapos ano lang pala, no? Rip off na pretender.
No.
Oo nga, ano lang siya. Impersonator lang.
No. You're shattering my dreams.
Well,
well, we'll see on the next session.
Okay,
My God, that was so fun.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
same.
okay, stop the recording now.